Thank me all you want, Valentine. What's up, Sean? What's up, everybody tuning in? We're live with some more Fallout 4. Just a heads up, we're having extreme heat wave where I live, and so the power grid is fluctuating. We've been losing power 2-3 times a day. So if I randomly disappear, that'll be why. It's frustrating, but it's that time of year. May is always like this, May and June. We're in temperatures of 110 to 115 degrees right now outside. It's already like 103 outside right now. And the power just went off like right before I was sitting here going to start my stream, and everything went down for like 90 seconds and came back. So we'll see. But just a heads up. I always let people know. It's frustrating, but it's the reality of where we live. So let's go ahead and hop out of this power armor, because I was in it recording an episode earlier today, doing my Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Power Armor, which is coming out tomorrow morning at 5 in the morning. It's usually not too bad, Sean. It flickers, so what it'll do is it'll just go out, and it'll come back like 90 seconds later. But from a streaming perspective, it's, it sucks. Like last night we had almost a bit of a brownout, in the sense that if you've never been through a brownout, what'll happen is when everyone's sucking the power grid, like last night, 7 o'clock at night, and it's 110 degrees outside, everyone's home, everyone's using their air conditioner. And in a brownout situation, like all the lights will dim because you're not getting the full juice to your house. So like the air conditioner wasn't wanting to like cool the room like it should, because we're in a brownout. So everybody's sucking juice off the grid. So if anybody's never been through it, it's no different. Like you live in the U.S., Canada, whatever, anywhere you live, if there's extreme storms, extreme weather, whether it's cold weather or hot weather, brownouts are a normal thing, whether it's heating or cooling. So last night we had a bit of a brownout for about an hour and a half, where we were just sitting here and the lights were flickering, and the air conditioner was like, I think I can, no I can't. We were sitting here like just sweating at 7 o'clock at night going. I was playing Grounded with my brother and my sister-in-law last night, and I was just sitting here just like, the first thing I'm doing, I think, as soon as I get back, I have a out of office thing that I'm doing in June, and I think the first thing I'm doing when I come back is we're going to finally remodel the other room on the other side of the house, and we're going to put the office over there because there's less sun on that side, so it shouldn't be as big of a deal, because I'm on the western side right now. It is what it is. Light just flickered in game, right? That's not out game. We got a storm coming in. Looks like a radiation storm. Alright, rads, man. Let's play some Fallout 4. Getting everybody up to speed. Hopefully we don't lose power while we're going. What were we working on? I think we were working on the Robo-Brain quest. Find the Robo-Brain. And I hope I don't need my power armor. Here we go. Oh, is this the... I remember working on this the other day. Is this the one where we had... Yeah, I need to use this one. I think this is the one where we were, like, ambushing robots and stuff. I haven't played in a few days because I had to go to the hospital, and I was out of it for a little bit, and then I was playing some V-Rising, and... yesterday I played... God, what did I stream yesterday? I don't remember, to be honest with you. I streamed something for an hour yesterday. Oh, Hellblade. I was playing Hellblade yesterday. I think we already cleared this place, if I'm not mistaken, because I was... The funny thing is I haven't played in a few days, but I've been recording videos for the series, like my Ultimate Beginner's Guides and everything. So I forgot I was up here, and I had gone back to record. Oh, who's shooting me? Doesn't matter, because I'm inside. V-Rising is good, Sean. It's really good. If you like crafting survival games... Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That scared the shit out of me. Um, if you like crafting survival games, it's really good. And also on top of that is it's got some really cool vampire mechanics, like the sunlight burns your character and everything else. It's pretty cool.
We may have an enemy nearby.
No shit, Sherlock.
Perhaps I was mistaken.
No, you were not mistaken. They're in here. They're just down here somewhere. We should quick save.
Playing games with me, huh?
Ah! Oh, I got it with a sneak attack. There's no way I'm getting anybody else, though. No silencing on that. Alright, where are they at?
Over here.
Where is he at? He's up top?
End it.
Excuse me, Ada. Oh, what did I just throw? A smoke grenade? That's not what I wanted. Don't I have...
Resistance is futile.
Oh, gosh darn it. I got hit. That stupid... The colliders, man.
Continue resistance.
My apologies.
I need to get around behind that guy. Oh, and there's a turret. Well, that ain't gonna happen. What is that? That's the one I want. I want the combat inhibitor, but that's behind it.
Violence protocol engaged.
Really? Okay, got the machine gun turret now.
Thanks to your local.
I was not aware that this was a DLC, Sean. I'm just playing the game and picking quests as I see them and having fun doing it. So I have no idea what's DLC, what's not DLC. I just do quests. Whatever sounds fun, I go do. So, alright, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Can I actually unlock this one? Too difficult. Do I have any points to spend? Nope. Alright, somewhere. Some repair stations here. Hardened sniper rifle? I'll definitely take that. Aha! It's a stairwell. Ooh, there's bodies. The robot storyline is a DLC? Okay, I was not aware. Today's the 13th, everybody, which means in 2 more days, we're going to be doing a new Starfield
If we keep
playthrough.
standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
And I'm going to be doing a survival mode playthrough.
Won't be able to pick this.
Alright, so we came in here, came through, go down. Is this another one of those monkey things? Jangles the Moon Monkey. I should quick save. Do I need to go up? Dude, I hear stuff. Here's a workbench, though. Bag of cement? Yeah, I'm gonna hold up on that.
This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys
Jezebel
my
interview.
robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him.
All right,
and
Brain
bring
Box.
him to justice.
Ivy wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that. I'm certain we can discuss this rather unfortunate situation before it gets completely out of hand. Now, what exactly did this Ivy tell you to do?
Simple. She wants me to crack open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Okay.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do now that you've removed my head from its chassis. How about we forge some sort of an accord, just between the two of us?
What the hell is an accord? You talking about wires or something?
Wow, Jagger's an
Right.
idiot.
I need to phrase this so even a dullard like you would understand.
Jezebel.
Let me put it this way. You need information that's going to make your boss happy. I want to keep my brain in one piece. Maybe we can cut a deal.
Fine. I'm listening.
I'll tell you everything I know about my own construction. All the bits that Ivy wants to hear. And I promise you, she won't be disappointed. In return, you keep those tools away from me and put me back onto my body. You get what you want, and I don't get dissected like some kind of a laboratory experiment. Do we have a deal?
Cool.
Well, that would save me a lot of time.
I
Ivy
doesn't like waiting.
Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now, just in case you decide to get any smart ideas.
Nice.
How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah, it's a deal.
Sean says, speaking of Starfield, I liked the latest video you made on how Starfield has improved. It was interesting. Yeah, I think that it's a very interesting thing to me how much it, you know, that game when it came out, it's an exceptionally successful game. If I'm not mistaken, it is the most successful launch, as in the most players ever having played at launch for a Bethesda title. And at the same time, it's also a game that has one of the loudest vocal minorities of people. Every time I make a Starfield video, the trolls come out of the woodwork and just want to like burn it all down with fire. Bethesda's the worst company, Bethesda this, Bethesda that, it's a horrible game. It's like, it's not a horrible game. It was a good game. Not a great game. It was a good game. It was a fun game. Commercially successful game. Someone had the gall to say, Candy Crush is a massively successful game too, and that doesn't mean it's good. And I feel like when people make that statement, they're just showing their ignorance, because it is impossible for something to be bad if it is commercially successful. If millions of players are playing it and it is a commercially successful product, it is by default a very good product. If it was a bad product, no one would buy it, no one would play it. So you cannot sit there and claim that it's a bad product when millions of people are playing it. It just doesn't work like that. So it has a very vocal minority around it of people who just for some reason or another hate Starfield because like it has loading screens. Like every game has loading screens. Very few games don't have loading screens. Are they excessive in Starfield? A little bit. When you compare it to, say, Cyberpunk 2077, which I played right around the same time, and when you compare it to that, it was like, okay, this pales in comparison. But there were a lot of things that Starfield did better than Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk did better than Starfield. And then there was way too many people who got hung up on the cutscenes. Like, I don't want there to be cutscenes. I want this to be I want it to be Star Citizen 5.0. I want to be able to do Elite Dangerous 5.0 and fly my ship and land and take off and do all these things. And it's like, okay, go play Elite Dangerous. Go play Star Citizen. This isn't, this comes back to the argument of entitlement. Hang on, Chris just got home and I need to talk to her because of Pippin. Sorry guys, we had to take, Chris took Pippa to the vet this morning. She just got home, so I had to talk to her real quick, get up to speed on Pippin. Tal vez una sobre que es líquido. Good girl, Pippin. Alright, I haven't updated. I need to update the Homestead channel. What happened to Pippin? So Pippin had her surgery. She had her stitches out like a month ago. So they did internal stitches and external stitches. So the internal stitches were she had an abdominal puncture, and she fell on top of a chain link fence and had an abdominal puncture where the two pieces of the chain link entered like this, and she had like a thumb knuckle sized hole that ripped open, and one of the pieces of chain link like went and punctured into her abdomen as well. So they had to sew that up inside, and then they sewed the outside. So the external stitches they take out, after a couple of weeks or after a week, whatever it was. Then the internal stitches are supposed to dissolve and go away. And in her case, for some odd reason, the internal stitches, in one part, they did three internal knots, and two of the knots decided that instead of absorbing and going in, they came out. And so about a week ago, she had been out of her bandages. She had the stitches removed. She was playing. I showed videos of her. She was like running around playing with her tail, feeling great. And then all of a sudden, she started like licking at it again, and very bothered by it. And we were looking at it, and it's like you could see the black stitch. You could see the knot, and it was like if you've ever had like an ingrown hair, where it's just under the surface and it causes like an abscess, and then the hair finally pokes through, and then you pull the hair, or the doctor pulls the hair. That's what happens. So that stitch burst through the skin, and it created a little like pencil eraser sized hole. So the doctor, about a week ago, the doctor went in and pulled that stitch out, and then 2 days later, another one of the stitches expulsed itself through that wound, and then it's been slowly closing. So Chris just took her in for an update today, and just got back. Anyway, we were talking Starfield. I got sidetracked. Starfield's a good game. I think Bethesda is working hard towards making it a great game. We got a DLC coming, and I think all anyone has to do is look at Skyrim, look at Fallout 4, look at Fallout 76, and you can see that, even when their games aren't perfect at launch, if you give them enough time, they do make really good games that are great over time. And regardless of the vocal minority who want to QQ and bitch and moan, Starfield is a very commercially successful game, and there are millions of players playing it, and I'm one of them, and I'm happy to do so. I pre-ordered the premium edition when it first came out, so I've already got the DLC prepped and ready to go as soon as it's out. I'm very glad I have the Xbox version, because the update that's coming in 2 days' time it gives us the 60 frame mode, so we're going to have 60 frames a second, which is exactly the same exact patch we just got for Fallout 4 about a month ago. We now have 60, so I'm playing in performance mode right now, which is the 60 frames, and loving every minute of it, and I can't wait to dive back into Starfield. So, not to get sidetracked, sorry guys. I don't know what to do with this thing.
Of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives.
What is the purpose of this thing?
This scourge
Guess we'll find out later.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
What's up, Jezebel?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me.
Parts
I calculate
scavenger.
a 98% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I could definitely use the help.
I thought you might say something like that. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill 2 simple conditions. 1, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And 2, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, they totally are freaky looking, man.
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel
And that's why I
inside
run
my head,
max charisma
I'm
in
still
my
bound
builds.
by my
I want to
original
win all the
programming.
conversations.
It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states
You get
that I
XP for
cannot
winning those
lie,
conversations, man.
ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we've made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Sounds like a plan. Activate. Oh, something up there. Oh, hello. Something just shot fire at me. Hang on, I'm pausing really quick. I was not ready for that. Okay, hang on. That's gonna hurt. Shit, I don't have any. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I'm stuck. There's fusion cores on its back, but I can't. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. He roasted me. Shit.
Scourge cares nothing for the progress